The Solid Waste Management Corporation (SWMC) is once again appealing to heavy equipment operators transporting aggregate to have their cargo properly covered. Ms. Anita Lake, SWMC's collections manager, made the case again in a recent interview where she made a special appeal to truck drivers transporting aggregates such as sand, gravel or large stones about the island.
There are a number of trucks that are taking sand and stone down to the Old Road Bay. And most of them now are not. They're not covering the goods. They're not covering the sand, especially. And so now you find that the sand will be, blown on people's vehicle. And persons are now complaining that they're not covering up the vehicle, so it is making it very difficult for them. And we're trying to encourage persons to cover the waste, cover the garbage, whether it is sand, stone or whatever. Make sure you're covered, because if you're being caught, you'll be ticketed.
Ms. Lake stressed to these drivers, including the drivers of vehicles transporting garbage to the landfill, to ensure that the cargo is properly covered.
Now, one will say there are stones, and that is make it more dangerous, if they're not secure in the truck or the vehicle driving up under you. And so the possibility of one of them getting out and damage another vehicle is great. And so we are trying to encourage persons to protect the garbage, protect the goods traveling. Once they're transporting anything from one point to another, make sure that they are secured and it is covered properly.
The SWMC collections manager made it clear that uncovered garbage or aggregate transported in vehicles can attract a hefty fine.
It's the same 500 applies to them, and unless they refuse and having to take into court, the same thing apply with their maximum of $20,000. If you're ticketed, you expect to pay $500 for fine at that point. And so nobody like to lose money. So we are encouraging people to, comply.
Meanwhile, Ms. Lake related an experience where a truck driver was transporting garbage uncovered to the landfill and how that situation played out.
There was this truck going down to the landfill, not covered, and then the litter start flying all over. Things start flying out. I actually stopped the guy and I explained to him that, you're not allowed, or you shouldn't be driving or transporting your litter uncovered, because, it is causing harm and it is hazard. And so the guy, listened. He was quite, responsive, and he listened, and I actually had a meeting with his boss, and they're now complying. They're now, every time I'm seeing them going to the landfill, they're now being the truck are now being covered.
She wants other drivers to do the same and comply.
I would fail to believe that people don't care. I just believe that everybody's trying to make a quick dollar and not thinking that it's okay to just rush and get rid of the waste at the time. But behind of it is danger. And so, we are encouraging people to just comply, work along with us, because we're working with you, we're working for you. So we're expecting you to do the right thing.
Ms. Lake stressed that covering garbage and aggregate being transported is beneficial not only to the environment, but also to road safety.